Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. First, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the camouflage trunks, to some, he is known by his full name, Anthony Oluwafemi Olaseni Joshua. Wearing the red trunks with the yellow trim, MVP El Gallo de Dorado, Jake Paul.
Fight clean, touch him up.
Jake Paul says he's about to author the biggest upset. Anthony Joshua looking to land the money shot. One man chasing legitimacy, the other guarding legacy. Jake Paul already on the move by 22-foot ring.
The benefits Jake. He needs to stay on his toes. Anthony Joshua's jab, because that's the equivalent of a right.
Yeah, both rely heavily on their jabs. We're at a physical reach advantage for Anthony Joshua, just stalking Jake Paul, bouncing up and down the jab. We all expected out of Jake Paul. And staying focused, staying calm and cool.
15 months out of the ring for Anthony Joshua, a little bit as Jake Paul continues to move to Jake Paul's right.
The biggest shot of the fights come from Jake. Big overhand right from Jake. And it shows as he threw a punch at
Both of them known for their and Jake Paul already resorting to Anthony Joshua off his game.
Obviously moving around a lot, needs to start getting loose with those punches.
This first round,
give it to Jake.
a big moral victory. And there
He looks a little frustrated here. Look at him rolling.
And Jake Paul has his hands down. He is strategy. Joshua 0-for-2 against Usyk. Last time he weighed under 245 was a rematch with Usyk, and now round 2, and Joshua has to be disappointed. He told him if he didn't score the first round knockout, then get no matter what.
When you're trying to, and Anthony Joshua looks like, and when you try, you slow down. Big right hand to the body.
Whoa, with bad intentions.
Face of Jake Paul. There's a little bit of a clock in Anthony. There's a little bit of a clock in Anthony.
Now that big swing and a miss. Out of range right now.
He has.
Out of range right
Now he has. Minute and a half. Especially those who thought
Smirk on Jake's face. He's toying with it.
Joshua unable to cut off the ring now.
Background. So he'll be a lot more comfortable
All along the ropes. Fans already frustrated again. Not to go long, despite the fact that most of us thought Jake Paul would be unable to land anything of consequence yet.
Use the side move. Hit with another fake. Look at that motherfucker.
Punches coming in that last round were from Anthony Joshua. Jake Paul, who right now doesn't seem like he's looking to win. The name of the game is throwing punches. He's got to throw punches.
And here we are, round 3, scored well. There are many people that didn't feel that it's a black night of boxing of sorts. The clock continues to tick. Does it become it?
Anthony Joshua, if you would have said he went to grips with him in the first round, if he doesn't knock him out in the first round, this is the type of fight that he has in his body. So it's not about winning. Easy, he wins. Punches, but he's missing. He's not looking to slip.
From throwing punches, it's incredible. And that last Joshua just 4 of 26. Not at all.
Threw the action back into the inside.
Exactly. This is the fight Anthony Joshua did.
Minute 20 left here in the third.
He's not getting knocked out. Game plan should be first.
It's amazing art of boxing, all combat sports, the knife, and yet coming back, and now Joshua stalking. And I'm amazed at how much
Just like AJ is.
Yes.
Apparently, Oku said he's very, very difficult to trap.
So legitimate heavyweight sparring partners.
4 or 5.
Yeah, there is absolutely next to no offense.
Back to the ropes at the end, turn.
The numbers are putrid, to say the least. Joshua 7 of 25. Pops Paul's head back right. He's against the ropes, and it's against Mike Tyson in his only other heavyweight fight. Took place last November.
Seems like he's looking for a few more.
There's a right hand, left hand that lands for Jake Paul.
Looking
What
for a
is
few
life
more
in
openings.
2025?
More takedowns. Mauro, is that like he's looked? That's like the third time he's looking for a takedown.
Different sport. No ground and pound allowed here in boxing, and pounded already. Our are disappointed. And frankly, here we are, round 4, and anything going on, David. Joshua wants
Exactly what Jake Paul wants, his exact fight prepared for.
and there is a sweeping right hand of Joshua. Again, Paul on the ropes.
But that kind of stuff of you when you're doing all that extracurricular and then you hit the mat like that.
Pushed down by a much bigger man.
And in their careers, the longer the fight goes, this guy look for 8. Joshua malevolence. A minute left in the 4th.
I like that.
Oh, it's enough. Yes, the referee
Putting all of his weight.
has up to 5 minutes notice for taking the fight, and it was tested here. Anthony Joshua. 30 seconds left in the first half of this fight. Didn't expect to say that either. Didn't expect to say that either. He's landing punches. What is this? I don't get this. The fans did not pay to see this crap.
You gotta be stronger than that, champ. You gotta be stronger. You gotta be stronger than that shit.
Fans were sold on expecting a knockout in this main event.
Of this fight, but a lot of it has been thought the way that it has to go for Jake Paul is back to the basics.
It really is.
Oh, the uppercut, and he took it. Paul took it. Takes the knee again. This is not Joshua. That's Jake Paul's fault. By Joshua. Paul's hands are down. Paul unwinds and catapults to the left by Paul. Paul looking to make it a fight now. And the action finally coming to life.
Down to the body with the right hand for Anthony Joshua.
Everyone wondering what the hell is happening. And that's rolled a knockdown. Is he about to be knocked out? Joshua, the Predator. There's the right hand. Jake Paul goes down again. 45 seconds left in the 5th. Jake Paul survives the round. No 3 knockdown rule in effect. Fatigued. Hands are low. Just stalking him. Oh, the right hand.
Something, but he's the one that took this round. Incredible.
Being measured up by Joshua for that right hand. Gets clipped again. Another right. Another left. And the bell goes to end the 5th.
Look at the first knockdown here. That body shot lands from AJ. Tries to land a right of his own, but the left hooks kept coming. Jake Paul, as he stepped back with that right, if this fight continues to inch forward, and Jake Paul is not taking those punches very well, but that punch right there tonight, and it's because Anthony Joshua's getting one bit.
Jake Paul, second fight at heavyweight against a bona fide knockout artist. 26th knockout as a pro, but Jake Paul beating heavily, and he's cornered again by Joshua. Down Paul goes, and down on the fight.
You wanna go, baby? What do you continue that?
Anthony Joshua pounds. And Paul needs to get off the ropes, David. There he goes.
Keep moving them feet like he was in the early rounds, but
It's amazing that Paul is up. He knows he's been hurt. His hands are down. Incredible.
his best shot at the moment. Not that much.
And it almost. Oh, there's a left hook. Oh,
6, 7.
Mamma mia! But AJ gets the KO. Despite it taking a little bit longer, what everyone expected came true sometimes.
And throw some more punches. The class, like you said, the jab, the most basic punch in all of boxing out of Jake Paul, but when he gets caught with this and his chin served on the platter, right hand right there. And look at Jake Paul's face, not to Ric Flair, he came out to Hulk Hogan, but he's up on his feet.
It was game over for Jake Paul.
Declaring your winner by knockout, AJ Anthony Joshua.
I really do appreciate everyone in this venue. This is boxing. I'm gonna get hit. And when I get hit, I'm gonna counter punch. Every time you hit me, I stood there and I tried to hit him straight back.
Anthony's a great fighter, and I got my ass beat, but that's what this sport's about. I'm gonna come back and keep on winning.